We all stopped to watch an incredible human drama in a Cleveland courtroom. A tiny woman, a survivor, summoning the towering strength to stare down the man who had abused her for 11 years. And when she finished, in a bizarre turn, the kidnapper blamed his victims and then insisted he was not a monster, he was somehow misunderstood. ABC's Alex Perez takes us through the stunning showdown.
She was his first victim, enduring 11 long years of abuse and torture. But today, Michelle Knight stood tall, hugged those around her, and faced down the man who held her captive.
Days turns into nights. Nights turns into days. Years turn into eternity. I knew nobody cared about me. He told me that my family didn't care.
Knight was 21 years old when Castro lured her in with promises of a puppy for her son. Amanda Berry, 16 when she was abducted. Today, she's 27. Gina De Jesus, just 14 when the ordeal began, now 23.
Gina was my teammate. She never let me fall. I never let her fall. She nursed me back to health when I was dying from his abuse.
Michelle was the only victim who came to court today. She's 32 years old, but so small, her rescuers thought she was a child. Today, she was a tiny tower of strength. As she spoke, Ariel Castro's eyes never left her, but this is the moment he registered emotion.
I spent 11 years in hell. Now your hell is just beginning. I will overcome all this that happened, but you will face hell for eternity.
Today, a new glimpse into what those women endured, the rusty chains Castro used to restrain them, often for weeks at a time with little food. We learned they all kept diaries documenting their ordeal, fearing they would never make it out alive. In a bizarre, rambling 16-minute statement, Castro implied he was the real victim, insisting that he never abused any of the women.
I am not violent predator that they're trying to make me look a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm a normal person. I am just sick.
Castro became emotional talking about his daughter with Amanda Berry. But the judge was unmoved. Castro will never be allowed to see Jocelyn again. He was sentenced to life in prison plus 1,000 years. Now his victims are moving forward. Gina's cousin telling the court of everyday milestones.
She laughs, she swims, she dances, and more importantly, she loves, and she's loved.
For Michelle Knight, standing up there today, a giant step forward.
After 11 years, I'm finally being heard, and it's liberating. Thank you all. I love you. God bless you.
And even though Michelle did shed tears inside that courtroom, her strength never wavered. She says all of the support she has gotten since she was freed has taught her there is still more good than evil. Diane?
It was a stunning day, and thank you, Alex. And the judge, as you know, said that Michelle Knight showed remarkable restraint when she listened to Ariel Castro's long ramble about his own unhappiness. We asked Nightline anchor Cynthia McFadden to ask the experts to take us inside the mind of a deluded abuser.
Ariel Castro took full advantage of his right to speak today. For 16 minutes, he alternated between self-pity and apology, defiance and lack of remorse. Through it all, stunning delusion.
Most of the sex that went on in the house, and probably all of it, was consensual.
Perhaps Mr. Castro cannot bear to see himself the way the rest of us do, saying repeatedly he is not violent, not a monster. He called himself a victim, saying as a child he'd been sexually assaulted and is now addicted to porn. The judge made short order of that.
You've been a victimizer.
But surely Mr. Castro is right about one thing. He is a sick man.
Is Ariel Castro a sick man or just an evil one?
Well, I think he himself seems confused about that, and I think society is as well. He has some sort of a sexual disorder. He certainly describes the fact that he feels driven by a force that he doesn't fully understand.
But if he's so sick, how did he go undetected all those years?
I think what all of us are concerned about is he's a very good liar.
But being mentally ill does not mean he is not legally responsible. Legal insanity is a very high bar, used in only 1% of cases, and experts say not applicable here. A relative of Gina De Jesus also spoke today.
To Ariel Castro, que Dios se apiade de su alma.
Looking Ariel Castro straight in the eye, may God have mercy on your soul. Cynthia McFadden, ABC News, New York.
With thanks to Cynthia, I want to bring in ABC's chief legal analyst, Dan Abrams. So, Dan, he pled guilty, but he proceeded to try to deny a lot of what he pled to and claimed to have been misunderstood. Does the judge have to let him do this?
The judge has to let him speak. The judge has to give him an opportunity to say anything that could lead to a more lenient sentence. The last thing they want is an issue on appeal later on. The judge might have been able to step in a little earlier, but the bottom line is this guy has a very distorted view of the world. Everything he said seemed to be intended to engender sympathy from the court and the people watching, and yet everything he said seemed to backfire. Everything seemed to make it worse for him.
And when he goes to prison now for life, is he a target of other prisoners?
Oh, absolutely. First thing that's going to happen is he's going to be held in solitary confinement. Everyone in Ohio who's a male sex offender goes to a particular institution there, evaluated as to how violent an offender they are. That determines which prison they go to. But no question, he's going to have to be held in solitary confinement, not as a punishment, but to protect him from other prisoners.
And this is the rest of his life, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Dan Abrams, again, our thanks to you.
Introducing Helo, the world's first health and lifestyle oracle, a real-time health monitoring device. Unlike any other wearable device on the planet, Helo can monitor the most important measurements, including heart rate, blood pressure, breath rate, daily steps, calories burned, and Helo can even perform an EKG. Helo can also sense your mood if you're excited or even if you're fatigued. Paired with the latest smartphone application, you can now track the health and well-being of your loved ones. Imagine being able to monitor your aging parents even if you're thousands of miles away, or getting an alert if your spouse's blood pressure is too high. Helo not only monitors your important measurements, but it produces a daily, weekly, and monthly health report that you can provide to your trainer or physician. In the near future, Helo will be able to monitor blood sugar levels, alcohol levels in our blood, oxygen levels, temperature, and even keep disease-delivering mosquitoes away. But Helo is more than the world's most advanced health monitoring device. Helo can also alert you if your loved ones are in danger. Unfortunately, more and more women and children go missing each day, according to the FBI. With Helo, a child walking home from school can now press the panic button twice, and his or her Helo guardians can be sent an emergency alert via text, notifying their guardians that they need help. And what's amazing is that the guardians will get the exact GPS location of their loved one. Let's take a look at another scenario. What if you're taking a walk around your neighborhood and you sense danger lurking? Having that peace of mind to simply alert your loved ones can be a lifesaver. Now that you've seen the power of this revolutionary product, I'm positive you're ready to order one for you and your family members. However, Helo is not found in stores. Helo can only be purchased online. So click on the Buy It Now link or fill out our form to get more information about the Helo right now. Welcome to World, an innovation and technology company. World is the first company to use Toshiba's App Lite high-performance processor in its newly released product, the Helo. The Helo is the world's most advanced real-time health monitoring device that monitors blood pressure, heart rate, breath rate, steps, calories, mood, energy, and can even perform an EKG. In connection with the Helo app, the Helo has a remote monitoring function, so you can monitor your loved ones and your loved ones can monitor you. Along with the ability to monitor your health, the Helo also has an incredible safety feature called the panic button. When you or your loved ones press the panic button twice, the device sends an alert to guardians via SMS and email. The guardians will be notified exactly when the panic button was pressed, and they also receive the last known GPS coordinates via Google Maps. This feature can be a lifesaver and is a must-have for your children, your spouse, parents, or your grandparents. The Hilo also comes with mineral and magnetic therapy. Himalayan salt stones and germanium stones are attached to the hypoallergenic band. These stones can increase blood circulation, raise oxygen levels, remove harmful toxins, relieve joint and muscle pain, and promote a better quality of sleep. As you can see, the features and benefits of the Hilo are mind-blowing. But what's even better is that the value of the Hilo can actually appreciate the longer you have it. Because the technology is so advanced, each time a new feature is added to the Hilo, the firmware in the device and the software in the app updates, adding the new features. For instance, World is in the process of adding more features to the Hilo, like oxygen level monitoring, blood temperature monitoring, and the ability to check the alcohol level in your blood so you can check if you're okay to drive. The future update will even have a mosquito shield feature that will keep those blood-sucking pests far away from you. So as you can see, the Hilo is more than just your ordinary wrist device. It's truly an investment in the health and well-being for you and your loved ones. So how much does the Hilo cost? Most wrist devices on the market can only do a quarter of what the Hilo can do and are priced from $250 to over $500. World understands that the Hilo can be priced well over $500 with all its features, but instead, World has decided to make it affordable for the masses and release the Hilo for only $320 for one device. Or buy 4 Hilos and you get one absolutely free. That's 5 Hilos for the price of 4. But wait, before you buy your Hilos, let's learn more about World and one more amazing benefit World has in store for you. World is a publicly traded company on NASDAQ. Its stock symbol is WRMT, and it's a company that's truly taking the world by storm. In 5 years, World has already created a community of over 700,000 customers worldwide and is ranked the fastest growing technology company in its sector. With 15 offices around the globe and its ability to ship its products to over 195 countries, World is positioned to be the next multi-billion-dollar company. The visionary behind World is the CEO and founder, Mr. Fabio Galdi. Mr. Galdi has been leading the technology arena since 1994, when he founded the second largest internet service provider in Italy. In 2002, he introduced one of the first touchscreen LCD PCs, and in 2005, he was one of the first to develop VoIP solutions for residential use. In the last 5 years, he has turned World and his space technologies into a $157 million company. And with the introduction of the Hilo, the sky's the limit. But what has truly helped World become successful are its customers. World lets their loyal and satisfied customers spread the word, and in exchange, they share their profits with their customers. Yes, you heard that correctly. World is a publicly traded company that shares their profits with their customers through World's amazing customer referral program. The program is not only simple and lucrative, it's 100% absolutely free to join. Everyone knows that referral marketing is the most effective way to grow a business. Referred customers are 3 times more likely to buy, and that's why World has put together a powerful customer referral program to promote its amazing products. Every customer that purchases a product from World automatically becomes a World member and receives a free personal website. When you purchase a World product, the system will ask you to register a username. This username is used to create your free personalized web link. When you share this personal web link with others, World will pay you 10% of the sale. For example, if a customer you refer purchases a Hilo for $320, you will make a $32 referral commission, and there is no cap as to how many customers you can refer. It gets even better because as a loyal customer, World will pay you when your customers refer other customers. That's right, World will pay you referral commissions when your customers refer other customers. For example, if Tom and Sarah become your personal customers and each of them referred 2 customers, you would make commission from those sales. And when those customers refer other customers, you will make commissions from those sales. The bigger your network of referring customers becomes, the more money you can make. Here is a chart that demonstrates your income potential if your network just grew by the power of 2. The power of 2 is simply 2 customers, getting 2 customers, getting 2 customers, etc. Imagine, in 12 months, you could earn over $80,000 in extra income. And if the power of 2 continued through 18 months, your income would be over $1 million. You might be asking yourself, is this real? Absolutely. Through the power of social media, sharing your personal web link is super easy. You can reach people from the US to Europe or even Asia by simply posting a photo, a product review, or a personal story about your experience and adding your personal web link. The earning potential that World provides its customers is limitless. As a matter of fact, World already has a documented handful of members earning $2 to $4.8 million a year, and thousands earning life-changing income across the globe. And the best part is that it's completely free to join. Simply become a World customer by purchasing a World product and start sharing your personal web link to everyone. The great Warren Buffett says that whatever you like to do, make it a hobby, and whatever the world likes to do, make it a business. World understands that the era for wearable technology is here and now, and this is your chance to take part in this explosion. Last but not least, World and its leaders are here to help you succeed. We've put together all the tools and strategies you need to help you find your customers and make more money. The decision is easy. Become a World customer, and with the help of our marketing tools, you can turn 5 minutes a day into a lifetime of time freedom. Thank you for taking the time to view this entire video, and we look forward to helping you achieve better health and wealth with World.